Hey guys, this is Josh with Raven Ranger Craft. It's currently raining outside, so I don't want to sit on my patio and film this video. So, the common folk. All throughout time, you have had fighters, military-ish people, people whose career was to keep others safe and defend against another group of individuals trying to harm the first group of individuals that could not protect themselves. You want to go to medieval ages where there were knights and soldiers and axemen and swordsmen and groundsmen and footmen and cavalry and pikemen and archers. See, that's where I stop. Because archery, something taught and mandated by all the common folk, you had to train with the bow. So many people in your area or village had to be archers in case of war. They had to be available to call up. You see, I think there's a time when whoever was in charge would make the decision, and this is just my belief, studying history, in which they would have to make the decision to call those trained in archery as archers to a single location to fight a war, to stand at battle, whatever. Now you see these individuals, they were farmers, they were craftsmen, they were smiths, blacksmiths, leathersmiths, whatever. They had trades. They were hard-working folk. They made a little extra money to be archers for the battle that may or may not come. It always came, but hopefully they thought that it might not, like we do today. We think there won't ever be another war, but we know we are wrong. But I digress. See, the common folk made up one of the most important tactically advantaged military individuals all the way up until firearms. Long-range weaponry was phenomenally important. Again, not really the content of this video, but understand that that position was extremely important. That position also required relatively very little training. After about 6 weeks of practice, you would be relatively the same skill level with no special training or no hyper focus on accuracy of just repetitively hitting a straw bale or a tree trunk or hunting animals in the forest. You would never get any better than what you were without additional education. But you were still extremely influential in battle. See, the common folk, they're still extremely influential in battle. They're influential in battle in politics. They're influential in battle within their friends. And they are influential worldwide because of the trades, the crafts, and the knowledge that they possess. So to those of you out here that are considered the common folk, the hardworking, everyday, blue-collar classmen that really makes the world go round, the essential workers, not Amazon delivery, not Walmart cashier. Yeah, those have their place, but I'm talking craftsmen, welders, arborists, lumberjacks, electricians, plumbers, carpenters, the guys that have a skill, a trade, mechanics. There's tons of them out there. There's a trade for everything. I disagree that being a cashier is a trade, but I digress. And politics. Remember, folks, there are only so many people that vote. Even in the presidential election, the highest power in the land, arguably the most influential position in the world, known to man, period. Less than a quarter of the population votes. Now, some may argue, oh, my vote doesn't count, and some may be right for electoral college, but I disagree that you have a right not to vote. I feel like you have a responsibility to vote. You have a duty. I would actually back a law that says by the time you are 19 years of age, so you get 1 year of brief education, focus, whatever, that by the time you are 19 years of age, if you do not vote, it is a fine and a penalty of a certain amount of jail time. It's your responsibility. It's the world you live in. It's the constitutional right, but also constitutional responsibility. So, common folk, remember, this election, next election, whatever, I'm not preaching anything or the other, local, state, federal, actually international, step up to the plate and swing the bat. Don't strike out with the bat sitting on your shoulder. I did it plenty of times in Little League, and I got yelled and chewed out for it. So I've learned it's better to strike out swinging than strike out already have been struck out before you came to the plate. Remember, folks, keep it simple, keep it significant. We'll see you around the next bend.